Hello students, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to teach you about the chapter which completely transformed a nation, especially in Europe. It not only brought a transformation in her nation, it brought a very big change in the minds of the entire European society. It has not only brought a very big change in the minds of European society, it includes our own nation also. Which nation am I talking to you? It's a nation, France. Yes, France is one of a nation in the European continent. In the year of 1789, July 14, a very big change arose in the nation. What change would have arisen? Who brought the change and why the change is needed? In connection with this alone, Standard 9, Chapter 1, French Revolution is going to teach you. So, can we start the chapter and can we travel in France during the 18th century? Now, dear students, we are all moving to the nation France, that too specifically during 18th century. Can we start now? Dear students, right from this topic onwards, you are expected to listen this chapter like a story. Yes, we are going to travel France during the time of 1789. July 14, 1789, what happened in France? In connection with this alone, the chapter begins. The chapter begins with a climax scene. Like a movie, you have to listen to the chapter. July 14, 1789, in the southern part of Paris, unruly crowd that we called in the name of mob attacked a prison, a fortress prison, Bastille. And after attacking, they released the prisoners and fired the jail. Why? What happened? Why people has to attack the particular jail? And after this incident, they started celebrating their Independence Day. Even today, France is celebrating her Independence Day right from July 14, 1789 onwards. Why to celebrate independence? If they are celebrating independence, July 14, 1789 means, are they enslaved? Who ruled them? What is the reason behind of this attack? In connection with this alone, the chapter carries. Now, can we find out the reason why these people attacked and fired the prison? Can we start now? When 1789 people attacked the Bastille prison, who ruled the nation? Yes, the nation was under the control of monarchical power. Then ruler was Louis XVI. So during his tenure only, all these problems arose. Now we have to find out the reasons, that is causes, why this problem arose in France. And why after this incident people celebrated their Independence Day. Here are the following causes. Number 1, social cause. Number 2, economic cause. Number 3, political cause. Number 4, immediate cause. And a new cause is included, that is intellectual cause. So these are all the listed causes for the rise of French Revolution. Okay, now we'll see one by one elaborately which led to the cause of this revolution. Here revolution gives the meaning people were completely aggravated and they wanted to find a solution for their problems. So here are the problems they have faced. The economic problems they had, social problems they had, political problems they had. So by this way various problems they were continuously facing. So now they wanted to find a solution in this regard. So now next slide onwards we will elaborately discuss about each and every cause. So can we start the causes? First we start with the social cause. Here is a society, French society. It is bifurcated into 3 estates. First estate, second estate and third estate. First estate, it is about a church. This estate is a highly privileged class group in the society, that is Roman Catholic Church ruled this first estate. And this estate owned more than 50% of the agricultural land. And these lands are tax-free lands. That is the speciality of this. So they no need to pay the taxes to the government. Number 2, Second estate. Second estate was also under the control of the richest one in the society, and that group people are also a privileged class people. They also don't pay the tax to the government. The sufferers are the third estate people. Who are they? They are called in the name of common men, which is a group consists of several varieties, that is educated, uneducated, business class, peasants, farmers, etc., etc., etc. So in this way, third estate alone consists of more number of people, and they were the people sufferers in the society. In what way they suffered? The suffering part is two. Number one, they are forced to pay taxes in two ways. Number one, first tax is tithe. This tax they are forced to pay to the church, that is whatever they earn, 1/10 of their produce that they have to hand over it to the church. It's a mandatory tax. And second tax is taille. This tax they are supposed to pay to the nation. In this way, the third estate people were forced to pay two different taxes. In this way alone, the French society is arranged. So in this setup alone, the problem arose. First and second estate people are privileged people, and they never pay the taxes to the government, and they got the complete support from the ruler. On the other hand, the third estate people are the sufferers, and they are forced to pay two taxes without realizing their basic problems. Continuously, these taxes were enforced on them. So the problem started with the society. Now, can we see the political cause? From the side of politics, what problem they faced? Number one, the basic problem is Louis XVI was a despotic ruler. Despotic means what? He doesn't know the basic problem of the common man. Without realizing the basic problem of the common man, he and his wife wanted to live in a luxurious life. They don't want to bring their lifestyle based on the situation. So this was a despotic rule of Louis XVI. And everywhere in the administration we could see the corruption. And apart from all this, Marie Antoinette was a great headache for the nation. This lady, who was a lavish lady, she wanted to always live in a luxurious life. So to maintain that luxurious life, the Louis XVI's main duty is to always to please her. And these two people, they started imposing more and more taxes on the people for their luxurious life. And simultaneously, in their administration, that is ministers and nobles, every part of their administration, when you see, corruption prevailed. In this way, the politics was completely corrupted, and it was despotic. Despotic here again gives the meaning, a cruel way of approach without realizing others' problem. So this was the condition of French politics during 1789. Now we are moving into the third important causes, that is economic cause. In what way the economy was affected? During the American War of Independence time, France gave a strong support to the Americans. In this regard, France was forced to borrow huge amount of money. Here, Louis XVI was unable to repay the money. For that reason, Third Estate was again forced to pay the taxes. When there is no money, where the people will pay? There a problem arose. People were frustrated, and at one point they were furiated. So economy was so bad at that time. Due to the poor economy, subsistence crisis arose. What is called subsistence crisis? Can we see in the next slide? Now, after this economic causes, along with that economy, subsistence crisis arose. What is this subsistence crisis? Subsistence crisis is a situation where the people are lacking, or it is an endangered condition for their livelihoods. That is, basic needs are not at all available for the common man. This situation is described in the name of subsistence crisis. Here in France, what happened? 1789, when we see the population part, it was too high. So increase of population is one of a reason, major reason. Second important reason was agriculture part, bad harvest everywhere. Population is more, food production is less. The third important reason was because of less food production, the cost of living of the food grains increased tremendously. People doesn't know how to purchase, and above all, the important one is day by day the ruler was increasing the taxes. So people were blocked in all the areas. How they would have prepared for their life? It was a big question mark. They do not know how to survive. They wanted to find a solution. Which group of people from third estate would have given the solution in this regard? So, can we find out who gave the solution in the next video? Students, so far if you have not subscribed my channel, subscribe my channel, give your likes and pass your comment to witness the upcoming videos of the French Revolution. It will be quite interesting, informative, and above all, it will be very, very useful for your preparation. Okay, bye.